All right, guys. I'm gonna be doing something a little different today. I'm gonna be doing an unboxing stream. This is my very first one. I've never done one before, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it evolves because I definitely buy a lot of things. And hopefully this is one that you guys will like. I'm gonna be unboxing the Microsoft Elite Controller 2 today. I just picked it up. I recently damaged my Elite One controller, the left bumper shoulder. It it actually cracked. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at the right one, how close it is to the controller right here, and then the left one is a little loose. You can't press it when you press down on it, only at the top part of it. So from here on the sides, like you could normally do with the right one, you cannot do it with the left one, and eventually it's just gonna fall out because it is super loose. So it kind of stopped me from playing my Xbox the past couple of days. Between that and work, it was just very difficult to do anything. But yeah, so I was able to pick up an Elite 2 controller, and I definitely want to share that experience with you with opening it. And if you guys haven't already, definitely hit the follow, like, or subscribe button, depending on where you're watching this at. It is the easiest way to support me, the freest way to support me, and it helps me bring more content to you guys. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, definitely drop comments, write in chat. I'm doing a live stream, so any questions you have, definitely hit me up in the Twitch chat. Or this will be going up on YouTube, so definitely write your comments on YouTube. I'll get back to you guys ASAP, okay? But let's let's get started with this in like a minute or two. I want to see if anybody else jumps in here, see if anybody else enjoys the Just Chatting channel and wants to see an unboxing. Also, how was everybody's day today? If there's anybody in the chat, let me know. How was your day? My day was good. Did some walking around the city. Met up with a friend. Went to an old job, as you know. Beat you to it. But yeah, no, it was a good day. It was a good day. I woke up kind of sick. My day was good. I got to see a friend. Oh, look at you! Like we don't already know. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Jet Torres, Rip Saber Wolf. My day ones. Are you off today, Jonathan? Why do I have to authorize Nightbot? Like he should just be in here. Nice. Also, if you guys want, you can do some song requests. Nothing too crazy. This will be going up on YouTube. I'll have it like low in the background. But let me position the camera. Okay. Because Nightbot is the problem to our society. I'm on the train station and I saw your stream started. I jumped in between stops to see. Then immediately had an ad. Send couldn't see the actual unboxing. Keeps writing send. I don't know why. To see end. Okay, so here's the box for the Elite Controller 2. Series 2. It's pretty darn heavy. So if we look at the sides, it has information about what's in the box. And I'll kind of read it off to you guys. And it's cool because like it has it on both sides. And as I go along, I'll bring things up towards the camera so you guys can see it. Damn, weigh that shit. Yeah, I'll bring these up to the camera so you guys can see it. So inside the box, you get the Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. the interchangeable D-pads. Apparently, you get two of them. You get like the directional pad, and you get like the omnidirectional pad. I guess that's what it's called, or plate. You get interchangeable thumbsticks. You get six of them. So there's two pairs of each, so three, I guess. You get the carrying case, which okay, so we all have a drawer of wires. Sure, everybody has a drawer of wires. So this is the old carrying case that the first one came with. Give me a second. Let me fix this light. And I highly doubt that, Jonathan. There we go. This is also my desk mouse pad, which is very dirty, and I need a new one. But that's neither here nor there right now. Let's see. Okay, so here's the old carrying case. Mine. I've had my Elite Controller 1 for about 2 years now, I guess, give or take. Um, so the new one also has one in the box as well. You get a charging dock, which actually fits in the carrying case, and you can charge your controller while it's in the carrying case, which is a new feature, which is pretty dope. The older one did not have a port or anything where you can charge the Series 1. Also, the Series 1 took batteries. So that's what that's missing out on. The new one has a built-in charging battery. Come to Turkey. I wish I could, trust me. That would be definitely fun to do. So yeah, the new one has a charging port in the carrying case and a charging dock. You also comes with a thumbstick adjustment tool. So basically, with the new one or with the old one, you were able to, let's say, remove the thumbsticks, change them with what came in the box. Now it comes with a thumbstick adjustment tool where you can kind of tighten this. You can stay at me. Oh, I wish. Trust me, I wish. So you can kind of tighten the thumbsticks to your liking on how loose or how tight you want them. And that also messes with like the response of your movement in certain games. So that's gonna be cool. And you get a USB-C cable to charge your controller. Tweak the tension. Yes, there you go. I kind of feel like Rip Saberwolf should be here because as much as I know about this controller, she definitely probably knows more than me. But tweak the tension, yes. All right, so now we're gonna get to the opening of the box itself, which is cool. The other box had like the little stickers on there where you had to like rip open. This one has a little pull sticker where you pull it, and just like that, it's open. It has it both on the top and on the bottom, so they make it a little easier to open up the box. And just like any other box that you've ever opened, you probably have to slide it down a little. It's gonna come down slowly. Funny story about that, companies do that on purpose to kind of hype you up for getting your item. It's something I learned at the company I work at, and it's interesting how that transitions to other companies as well. Okay, so inside the cover, it's green, Microsoft. It has a serial barcode at the bottom inside. And as immediately as you open it, you're looking at your brand new case, which is really, really cool. Yeah, Rip, Saberwolf, and Jet Soars, that is something that they do on purpose. Don't ask me why, but again, it's definitely to build up hype for your newly purchased item. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of weight in this case. Off the bat, you can tell that the controller's already in there, seeing as there's nothing else in the box. Let's see if I pull this out, if there's anything underneath. Okay, yes, there is. So you pull out the insert. You have the USB-C charger right here. And inside that, I'm assuming some pamphlets from Microsoft. So you get the booklet explaining about the controller if you don't already. Really cool. It says Xbox Elite Series 2. Nice. You get another Microsoft book that talks about the warnings and stuff, battery issues, things like that. Microsoft. You also get this Game Pass code, which is a 14-day trial of Game Pass Ultimate. Sorry, gotta lower that a little bit. Maybe I'll give away this trial code on another stream soon. But yeah, that's that. And there's nothing else in here. Nothing else in here at all. So I'm gonna put all that away. And let me see what's going on in chat right now. You guys are bickering. Hopefully this is going pretty good for you guys. I'm enjoying this so far. Let's put the cable. Well, I actually want to see the cable. So again, you get a braided USB-C cable. And I say again, just because the last cable was braided, but it wasn't USB-C, it was USB. You get a USB to USB-C. The USB-C plugs into the Xbox Elite Series 2, and the USB plugs into any wall outlet that takes USB or anything else that can charge USB. If you have like a USB adapter that plugs into the wall, your iPhone charger, your Android charger, things like that, it can plug into, and you can charge your controller that way, or you can simply just plug it straight into your Xbox. So that's what this is. It seems pretty long, maybe about a 2-meter cable. Just me and Vanessa enjoying your stream and being stupid. Now you guys are great. Thanks for being here. I'm actually hella nervous doing a just chatting stream because it's not something I ever do. Especially like an unboxing. This is my first unboxing, like I said when I started. So this is going to be really new for me. I was watching some other unboxings and people, there's a lot of flash and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of transitions people do. So, this is just really bare bones for me. But like I said, I'm having fun doing it. Okay, so as we're looking at the case, it has the port right here to plug in the USB-C charger. And let's change this light real quick. It has the port right here that you can plug in the charger, which is cool, like I said, because you can just keep it in the case and plug in the charger and leave it like that. I barely used my first one. It was literally sitting in a drawer with wires. But I feel like I'm going to be using this one more now because as soon as I'm done with it, I can just pack it away in the case. And, I won't have to worry about it getting dirty or dropping or anything like that. So we're going to unzip it. And, this is the beauty that it is. Series 2 controller. Let's see. Off the top, they both feel about the same weight. It looks a little smaller than the Series 1. But I could be wrong. I gotta look at the dimensions of each. It has the... This is why Nightbot needs permission to be in the chat. I think the Series 2 is a tad smaller, yeah. So it has the interchangeable thumbsticks, like I said. This is the directional pad that I used to use for fighting games. But I'll figure out what I'll use it for moving forward. Maybe like adventure games, GTA, Ori, things like that. Maybe some Dead by Daylight. That could be pretty useful for juking around the killers. What's cool about this controller, I haven't set it up yet and the lights are not on. I'll get back to that when I actually sync it. Because it has 3 profiles. Right? Can you use the D-pad in DVD? I'm not too sure. Now that I think about it. But this controller has 3 profiles. unlike the first one, which has the switch right here for profile 1 and 2. Um, this one is not a switch; it's more of a button, and you press that, and it'll light up which profile you use. The profiles basically let you customize the controller for certain games. That's how you point after you tactically crouch. You're right. So I wouldn't be using this for the D-pad. DVD for the D-pad. Um, so it has 3 profiles, so you can customize up to 3 games, and you can switch it just by the click of the button. But I'll show that again, like I said, when I actually sync it to the system. If you notice from the first one, there is a slot for batteries. Mine has a rechargeable battery pack in it, which I won't have to use anymore. The paddles are definitely bigger on my first one. And if you notice, I have no grips on it either. They started peeling off. So it's like almost a bare bones Elite controller, but it still did the job, you know? Dude, does it go this way? Yes, it does. Close that up. So that's the first one. I'm glad I actually have the first one so I can do like the comparison and show you guys. I know Rip Saberwolf knows what it's like, so this is more so for Jonathan and anybody else viewing that doesn't have one. Why couldn't I get that back on there? So the Series 2, built-in rechargeable battery. Lovely. If you look at these 3 metal pieces, these smart pieces, right there, that connects to the charging dock, which has a cloth over it, which is nice. I'll put that back on there. We'll talk about that in a second. So it has those 3 metal pieces that magnetically click to the charging dock, and then when it's charged through the case, it'll energize through there, and you'll get charged to your controller. Again, the paddles, a bit smaller, nothing crazy. They still feel really comfortable. I thought they weren't going to, because I like how big these are. You kind of feel them throughout the controller, but this is a little more smoother. This is nicer. I like the way they feel. Also, if I want, I should be able to, let's see, change with these. Yeah. So if I wanted to, I can change them with the old one. Angling is weird. Need help with angles. But yeah, I can change them with the old ones. They work fine. I'm going to put that back on that controller. And put this one back. And it has 3 different sensitivities for hair triggers. So right now, the triggers, as you see, go all the way down. If I move it down 1 on each, they don't go all the way down. And if I move it completely down, they don't go down at all. But they still get the reaction that you need, just at a quicker response time. So if you're playing any shooters and you want to have that advantage against somebody, there you go. You're going to want to have this all the way down. One thing I did notice with the first one in certain games, though, let's say like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption, those games, when you're driving, they're pressure sensitive. So you're going to want to keep that sensitivity all the way up on the triggers. So that way your car, your horse, or whatever you're driving can reach its top speed. And it's funny, Rip Saber was laughing, but it's happened to me tons of times on games like Grand Theft Auto, even Destiny. When Destiny came out with the speeder racing, I was always wondering, like, man, why am I in last place? And it's because I had my sensitivity low and I couldn't press down on the sensitivity. So again, just keep in mind these things are good for like shooters, but I wouldn't recommend it for like driving games. Let's see what else. Okay, this is the key, the tension key. So I'm gonna pop off one of the analog sticks. Give me a second, my wife is calling. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm messing around with it. It feels pretty loose. Hi, wife. I didn't get to tell her, but I will later. Let's see what happens. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? So it makes clicking noises when you do it. About 3 clicks to the right for super tension, I guess. All the way left makes it super loose. Yeah, it does. So this is one of those things where you'll have to play around with it when you get one. I know you didn't get to try it. I know you were telling me about it. I saw it in the trailers, but I hope you get to enjoy this when you do. It's literally, if you do it all the way to the left, it's 2 clicks to the right and it's at max. It's almost like the hair triggers. Um, and if you notice, I don't know if it's gonna focus right on it, but the middle piece that's the key goes all the way in. If I leave it loose, it'll come up more to the top, and you can see that piece right there. I kind of like the way it feels when it's all the way tight. Um, it gives it a little more of a stronger feel to it, which is cool. So I'm gonna do that for both of them. One thing though, I mean, I could be doing this wrong. I'll take a look at the settings later. But one thing though, maybe for like Overwatch or any shooter, you might want to have that a little quicker so you can turn around faster. And that's more getting into like the looseness of the sticks and then going into the customizable settings when you actually start customizing the controller. So I'm going to turn on my Xbox. And I'm gonna sync up the controller. I'm gonna need that. Definitely are. This controller is. I just tried it on mine. Nice. This controller is definitely like a Pro Series kind of controller. Um, but even as a casual player, I love it. Even if I'm just customizing 1 or 2 buttons on the paddles, it really helps. One thing to note. So this controller, the button is more of a not like a button, more of a pad. So all you got to do is press it a little bit, and it'll turn on. It starts blinking. I'm gonna hit the sync button on top, and I'm gonna hit the sync button on my Xbox. And by the way, I have an Xbox One X, so that's the console that I'm using this on. And just like that, it's synced to the system. Let's take a look real quick. Where's my mouse? My mouse died. I need to change the batteries. There it goes. Take a look real quick. Gonna show that the controller needs an update. So I'm gonna update the controller. And if you notice right here, shoot, I don't have the camera on. Let me update it and then I'll go back to the camera. But yeah, we'll use this time to talk a little bit. Hopefully you guys are loving the stream so far. Hopefully you're loving your controller, Vanessa, which will be great. Yeah, I'm gonna try the different sticks. I just want to up the controller, so I can show off the profiles. I'll show off the different accessories. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So while that's updating, so we have a few different sticks here. Hmm. Which I feel like I might be not missing one, but let me see the box. Okay, so it comes with interchangeable thumbsticks. So these two are a pair. There's a really big one and this really small one, which is interesting. I'm going to show them again when I go full screen with the camera so you can get a better look. And these are the next pair. They're both the same size. I'm gonna try to upload this video as quick as I can to YouTube. Just because I don't know, besides reviewers, how many other unboxing videos there are. Phenomena. And look at that on the screen. Like, it shows you the controller, which is dope. It recognizes what it is. If you look, you'll see the three lights on the screen, 1, 2, and 3 between the D-pad and the right joystick. Those are the three different profiles I was talking to you about. Let's Okay, so let's go back. My controller's updated. It is synced to the system. You have your three different profiles here. That's 1, 2, and 3. It's good that they all light up whenever you're using them, so that way you know if you don't have a profile selected, then it's going to be just a neutral controller. 1, 2, and 3 again. Boom. That's dope. Launch Xbox accessories. Go back to in-game. Optimized for you. Use this app to customize your controller, remap buttons and paddles, change trigger settings and thumbsticks, sensitivity curves, modify vibration intensity, and adjust the Xbox button brightness. More ways to customize. Remap buttons and paddles to system commands such as record that or take a screenshot. That's new. That's good to know. I never used the top paddles. I usually use the bottom ones. But now those top ones are going to be take a screenshot or record that. Assign a button or paddle to act as a shift key to enable alternative inputs for each of the other buttons. That's dope. So a shift key would be like, I don't know if any of you guys ever played Diablo 3 on the Switch. Diablo 3 is a game that has multiple buttons for multiple commands. A Switch controller, whether Joy-Con or Pro controller, does not have enough buttons in order to play that game. So what they make you do for certain attacks is hold another button, and that would basically act like a shift button. So when you press another button, it'll be a different command, as opposed, let's say, if you just press A, that'll be an attack. If you hold the shift button, whatever it is, probably like a shoulder button plus A, then it could be a magic attack. So things like that. So they're adding shift keys to the Elite controller. That was the best way I could explain that. I hope you guys understood that. If you have any questions about that, definitely let me know. So that's dope that they added that. Switch it up. Create and store over 250 custom profiles in the cloud. Save up to 3 of those profiles on your controller and switch between them on the fly with the profile button. That's even more than what the original was. I don't remember the exact number, but that's fantastic. Default profile. Hold down the profile button and switch to the default profile. All the profile lights will turn off. This maps all buttons to their default input and disables paddles. Useful if you're putting down the controller or forgot what your buttons were remapped to. That's good. Let's begin. Get started by giving your controller a name. We'll leave the rest to you. Ooh, 16 characters. Let's call it Games with Pad, because it's my controller. Games with Pad meet games with Dad. You know? See how that works? Okay. Sorry about that. Just had a quick message. So this one is dope because it recognizes this controller. I'm pretty sure if I went into the accessories app with my Elite 1 controller, the Elite 1 picture would show up and it would show just the controller with the 2 profiles instead of the 3. Let's go ahead and go to configure. We're going to be, that's me right here, Games with Dad. Again, if you like what you see, definitely hit that follow, like, subscribe, whatever it is you feel comfortable with doing. You know, I appreciate all the support you guys give, just being here, watching, commenting. You guys rock, trust me. So your profiles for the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller can be used for the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. Copying won't affect your original Elite profiles. Copy them. Let's make it easy for me. So we're going to put Overwatch as slot 1. We're going to put Monster Hunter World slot 2. And we're going to leave 3 as a default for now. I want to go in and customize Overwatch. I don't know what that right trigger one is, 0 to 20. Let's see. Here. Wow. Let's go to mapping, choose a button to map. Nope. Let's go to, nope, triggers. I'm gonna mirror this. I don't know why it was at 20. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Good to go. Let's customize the brightness. No. Customize the brightness. So if you look at it right now, very dim. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it to dim also to conserve battery. That's a good tip, Rip Saber Wolf. I appreciate that. Actually, let's go back to that because the profile was off. Just want to show everybody the Xbox button right here as I bring it up. It's brighter as I bring it down. It goes off pretty much. So that's that. All right, so we're done customizing profiles. We configured it. The update is at current firmware. This controller signs in me. Come on. Link controller, thank you. And the battery level is medium, so it's halfway, which is good. Okay. So now that that's done, so we walked through what the controller can do, how to customize it, the different profiles. Let me show you the inside of the pouch. So the inside of the pouch has the D-pad. It has a stick here, right here. It has one right here. It has another one right here and here. And then the key for the adjustment is right in the middle. It also has these empty slots right in between the key. There we go. Get a little better. Those are for the paddles when you want to keep everything in the pouch. And then you have the charging dock, which is right here. I don't know about this cloth. Do I have to keep it on? Or can I leave it like that? Rip Saberwolf would know. So let me know in a second. But that's the charging dock. Now I can take it off. Sweet. The charging dock comes off. It has the USB-C port right here. It's actually magnetic to its base right here. So You can take it off, you can drop it right here, and it won't move. So that's that. I'm gonna put the controller back in the pouch for a second, close it up, and now it's tucked away. So guys, that's my unboxing of the Elite Controller 2. Put it back in here real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I greatly enjoy this series of product. Look at that, like a glove. I hope when and if you guys get it, that's a fun unboxing. Got me excited to open mine up. That's good. I hope when you guys get it, or if you don't get it, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is an amazing series of controller. Like I said, I was really hyped for it when they showed it at E3. I'm happy to finally own it. I still have my Elite 1 controller, even with the broken shoulder button. Maybe I'll give it to my kids to play with. And, you know, we'll see where it goes from there. Thank you, Jet Tours. I appreciate that. But definitely thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Stream might be coming a little later. I just want to get this video up to YouTube as soon as possible. Again, thanks for watching. Again, hit that like, follow, subscribe if you're not. The subscribe is either for Twitch or YouTube. On YouTube, it's free. On Twitch, it's $4.99 a month. But, you know, like I said, the easiest way to support me is just to hit the follow button. It's the freest way. Leave a comment, anything you want. I have my social media up on the bottom of my Twitch page. It'll also be posted on my YouTube description. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys a little later.